What up, Dokkaners? We had a data download on the JP side of the game. This is going to be part one of a probable two-part video where I also cover the global data download. It will essentially be covering the same stuff, but I like to do these videos separately because JP players tend to watch the JP data downloads, global players tend to watch the global data downloads, and if there's any information that I miss in the first one, I usually cover in the second one. So this is going to be the first video. The JP data download. Global should be getting theirs in a few hours after me posting this video. But let's go through the stuff that we've got here because we got some information. So starting with number one, the obvious thing that you can see right here is the start date for part two. We already knew this because of the SNS social media campaign stuff, but part two is officially set to begin September 9th at 11 p.m. PDT. How do you find out? Simply go to the new Dokkan Wiki. Link is in the description down below. Click settings, go to Japan, and then it will tell you when the new character is dropping for you in your time zone. So for me, it's happening right here, 6 hours after that day's reset. So for you, you can simply click and find out. This is the TUR to the SSR Int Super Saiyan Kid Trunks free-to-play unit that is going to be obtainable from the upcoming Broly story event. Well, not upcoming, we already have it, but the new stages for the story event. So let's take a look at this. We'll take a look at the Videl EZA, and we will go over all of the missions and whatnot in just a second. I think we're looking at a part two predominantly Second Coming Broly theme. Because, and I did say this, I guess I wasn't quite clear in my last video. I said that I feel like they're probably going to be doing Second Coming Broly in part two. I didn't quite say that I meant Bio Broly will probably end up being like a part three thing where there's no real summonable character, but just other stuff. So I kind of feel like that's where we're going. But anyway, let's just go through this here. Let's translate. This is just the duty Google Translate, so things might be a little bit off. When the global data download happens, we can go through this and it will be much easier to read. Hybrid Saiyans, 50%. Ki +2, attack and defense +140. When there is an ally in the Hybrid Saiyan category attacking in the same turn, gain an additional attack +140%. And gain an additional, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Okay. So when there's a Hybrid Saiyan attacking in the same turn, you get an additional attack buff and you launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. All allies in the Hybrid Saiyan category gain Ki +1, attack and defense +25. This looks very reminiscent of the Paragus. For the first 4 turns upon first entry, while during the player's attack, so while attacking, characters with Gohan Teen, Goten in the name get Ki +1, attack and defense +25%. Okay. Cool. When attacked, upon receiving an attack, gain an additional defense +40%. High chance to dodge. Okay. When in slot 1, gain an additional dodge of 20%. When dodging an attack, after dodging an attack, gain an additional attack by +140% and a high chance to crit for the turn, I think, because it says temporary. Okay. So this looks like a nice supporting dodge unit. During battle, every time the character dodges an attack 5 or more times during the next attacking turn, your chance to dodge will increase by 20%, maximum 20% per turn. Okay, so from this weird mumbo jumbo, from what I'm getting from this, if you put them in slot 1, you have 50% chance and 20%, so 70%. Remember, passive abilities are additive. So 50 plus 20 is indeed 70. And then you can get even more. So 90% dodge? Good lord. Okay, so this is all about dodging. A nice dodging support character. For the super attack, greatly raises defense for 3 turns. Causes supreme damage to the enemy. Increases allies' defense by 30% for 1 turn. Let's take a look at the animations here. Obviously from Second Coming Broly. Looks pretty good. I like that it's not just the usual zoom in, zoom out stupid archetype for a free-to-play. There's actually some budget in here. I like it. Okay. And then what is the active skill? It can be activated when the user avoids... Oh, it's contingent upon dodging, eh? After 5 attacks dodged during battle, increase defense by 40% for 1 turn. Focuses enemies' attacks on self. Increases Ki +4 for all allies in the Hybrid Saiyans category. Whoa, it is a free-to-play target focus. There's the taunt. Oh my god. He gets 40% defense. Like that's gonna do anything. Sure. Yeah. Defense plus 40%. Like that's really gonna save you. It's the dodge that counts here. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this Trunks. I like it. And I think that this is also going to be a character that does not receive an EZA upon first release. This will be a character that gets an update in the future. So let me know what you guys think about this character. This helps a few things. Number one, this adds to the expanding roster of Kid Gotens and Kid Trunkses, from which you can kind of alternate and mix and match to allow those characters to get extra effects, like the Tech Super Saiyan Kid Trunks and the Int Super Saiyan Kid Goten. They're EZAs. You have to have a Trunks, or you have to have the opposite character present to get like the full damage reduction and get the full abilities. They're passive. This guy in the slot 1 will make the Goten now in slot 2 a lot easier to use. Also, this is another character to make the Majin Vegeta ability a little bit easier, because this guy actually can defend himself. So yeah, this is definitely a good unit to include in the our library now. And now we got the Videl EZA, so let's take a look at this. Movie Hero, 77%. Super attack greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, greatly lowers defense. For every Movie Hero category ally on the team, gain key +1 up to 3, attack and defense +50 up to 150, and chance to dodge by +5 up to 15 when this character is in the first slot. Okay, all right. When launching a super attack, gains an additional attack +120%. High chance to dodge, right there. When you dodge an attack, gain an additional defense of 120% for 5 turns. Each time you dodge, defense increases by 50% during the turn, and your dodge increases by 8. This says that it's during the turn. However, this comes afterwards. So is that... We're gonna have to wait for the global version to really find out. I'll update the pinned comment if anything. We're getting dodge plus 8% every time you dodge. No shot this is unlimited, but this one is for the turn, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. Gain key +1 and gain an attack and defense plus 30% for all allies. When attacking first, high chance of launching an additional attack. No, when attacking first, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, and attack and defense for all allies plus 20% for 2 turns. So yeah, once again, we will take a look at what this character can do once we get the details on the global side. But let me know what you guys think. Looks about average. I'm curious about this part though. There's no way this will be unlimited, so I want to know exactly what this is meant to say, because this is a Google Translate after all. But let me know what you guys think about the Videl EZA. Oh, she EZA'd, or she awakened with the family Kamehameha medals. Interesting. Okay, so we already know what the Tech Broly can do, so we've already established this. The active skill, the transformation, that didn't change. 4th turn, right? And then when he does this, that also didn't change. Key 24, attack plus 48% for 1 turn. Okay, so as far as the new characters, we've got all that stuff taken care of. Now let's take a look at the missions coming up. So like I said, part 2 starts on September 9th at 11 p.m. PDT. So these are all of the part 2 missions right here. These are your standard ones, nothing really to look at there. We got more rainbow tickets for the step up. Clear stage 4 of Demon Attack, clear stage 5 of Demon Attack. Oh, these are the story events. Clear special edition, the Dangerous Trio, Natade Village. That's from Second Coming Broly. That's the name of the village where that like shaman dude was. Okay. Yeah, this is totally focusing on Second Coming. So part 1, movie 1, part 2, movie 2, along with summonable characters. Part 3 will be Bio Broly with EZAs and things like that. We're not going to get a summonable Bio Broly. So pour one out for the 5 people who watch my videos who have been praying for a summonable Bio Broly. Our time is not here yet, sadly. Shame. It's okay though. We're still excited. As long as the units are good, we don't care. Raise the super attack of the Trunks. Raise the super attack. Oh, Rainbow the character. You'll get the hidden potential orbs back. Okay. We got some more, what is it? The Zenny things for the EZA. So this is for Videl. This is not for, what is this? Any character that can... Does this apply to both the Broly and the Videl? Actually, when does the Broly EZA drop? The Broly EZA is dropping a day afterwards. Oh no, it's the same day. So it's going to be dropping 3 hours later. Oh, not again. That's how I fell asleep the last time. It's going to be dropping 3 hours later. Oh, no. Okay. Part 2 begins 3 hours into part 2. The Tech Broly EZA happens. Oh, no. If I fall asleep again, there's no... I will officially be an Unk. Okay. 7 Dragon Stones for the level 7 on the LR Broly. Oh, we got the new challenge event. Okay, so the second stage, so they give you these little like cryptic messages. So if you don't want to be spoiled here, skip this part of the video because I am going to be reading and probably deciphering what this is. I know some people would like to not know. So let's see. Clear stage 2, join forces with the golden young man who has inherited his father's will. Obviously that's Gohan, so you got to bring Gohan on the team. In stage 2, join forces with a golden warrior who resembles young Goku to defeat enemies. That's Goten. Join forces with a young golden warrior with a proud father. That's Trunks. In stage 2, join forces with a warrior whose father is a world champion in martial arts. That's Videl. Clear stage 2 with 6 categories belonging to planetary destruction. Okay, so I think probably the real challenge will be trying to do all of this in one lump sum, because I think doing them separately will be fairly straightforward. But we also don't even know what the event is going to be like. Is it going to be the Gohan that sets the Broly off? Will the Goten be the one that raises his attack and defense? Are the gimmicks going to be the same? We'll have to wait and see. But this is cool. So we have a little bit more here in terms of the extra characters that you got to bring. Obviously, for the Trunks, the new Kid Trunks will be a great way to go about this. For Videl, JP players have the benefit of the STR Videl EZA, the summonable one, while global players don't have that. Global players only will have, in terms of the most relevant unit, it would be this Videl, the one that we're getting from the celebration. Is there any other Videl? Maybe the Pepigal, the Int Videl, who can like heal you upon attack. And then Gohan and Goten, there are no new relevant characters. So, I mean, this along with this right here, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Family Kamehameha is definitely going to be there. If you can't tell from this image, I don't know if you can see it. We got Gohan. Maybe I should zoom in. There we go. So Broly, right, standing right there. Cool. And then you got Gohan, Goten, Gohan, Goku, Goten, and Trunks right there. So it's the second coming Broly. So what I think they're going to do is they're going to have the carnival be the family Kamehameha, and then they're going to have the Dokkan festival be the second coming Broly. Question is, how are they going to build it? Is it going to be a Super Saiyan Broly into a legendary Super Saiyan, or just a straight up Super Saiyan? We'll have to wait and see. But that's pretty cool. Then we've got Videl's EZA, so we get 1 Dragon Stone for that. That's going to be part of the Extreme Z area. Then we've got this. Oh yeah, so this makes sense now. The Natade Village, this is the little ice crystal thing. Natade Village is the village where the Dragon Ball Z Broly Second Coming takes place. It is located in the northern wilderness west of East City. So, did they actually have the like ice crystal thing? I don't remember that. Maybe it's just like ice from the glaciers around there. Whatever. Although it does not appear in Bio Broly, it was referenced as Coco's Village by Goten and Trunks after they recognized one of the people with Lord Jaguar as being the shaman from the locale Maloja. Okay. Whatever. All right, so clear this once, twice, 3 times, 10 times, 25 times, 45 times, 50 times. Okay. So that will probably allow you to exchange for Kais and stones and stuff like that. Okay. Here's the new story event. So we get the Trunks by clearing it once. Okay. Missions. Cool. Then we've got the Shamu. So they are increasing the stone payout when you clear this every single day. So in part 1, it was 3 stones. In part 2, it is going to be 4 stones. And in part 3, it's going to be 5 stones, which is something that they normally do. And then if we go to the second page here, Frieza? Okay, why is Frieza's stuff back? That's random. Clear stage 1, recruit Frieza, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why, but these missions are back. Hey, I won't say no to free stones. Cool. Clear stage 2 with a specified character. Clear stage 2 with Gohan on the team. Oh, did they actually just... Interesting. Okay, well, spoiler alert. This one, Super Saiyan Gohan Teenager and Super Saiyan Goten Childhood on the team. Is that not just the new summonable character, or are they referring to Go Bros? Super Saiyan Goten on the team. Goten and Gohan. Clear Trunks, Videl, Gohan and Videl. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what these last few missions are really. Clear the game once with a Super Saiyan Kamehameha. Okay, so these are just extra missions. And then what is this? These must be the community missions, the ones that you need both versions of the game to complete. Okay. So there you go. That is the full data download breakdown. There's one last thing that I want to talk about here, and that involves skill orbs. So looking at this Dokkan Game DB.org website, shout out to Dadago on Twitter for who runs this. Apparently, there are going to be unique equips coming up for second coming characters. So Tech, Super Saiyan Broly, LR, unique equips. And speaking of, as far as this character is concerned, I'm probably going to be building the character with maximum crit in mind. So stay tuned. We'll test that out in the showcase. But LR, Tech, Super Saiyan Broly with all of these equips definitely is going to be good. This is going to be one of those times where these additionals and criticals are not going to hurt you. Then we've got GoBro's unique equips. So this is definitely going to butcher some of the equips that I've already invested into the character, but whatever, unique equips are better anyway. Okay, we're getting some equips for the legendary Super Saiyan STR LR Broly. Does that mean we're going to be getting a super easy? Well, no, that doesn't necessarily mean that, because this guy's here. This guy's not going to be getting a super easy. There's no shot. So this one's getting unique equips. The Int Broly from part 1 is getting unique equips. Out of all of these, considering dodge and additionals are what you need on the character, I think the only one that I will probably utilize will be... I actually might give him defense, the defense +8. I think I'll do that, and I'll do this. And then the rest of his build will just be max dodge. Okay. And then we just have extra... Oh, yeah, Planetary Destruction. Exploding Rage. We got a ton of unique... Or not unique equips, but we just got a ton of skill orbs. Okay. So, yeah, we got a ton of skill orbs that are coming in, several for particular characters, and then we just have Planetary Destruction and Exploding Rage. So look out for that. I don't know what these are in reference to, because I don't know if it shows here. What event is it? Oh, maybe it's this. Maybe that's what this is for. So maybe you're probably going to be running through this event a billion times so that you can earn enough of those crystals to buy all of these different equips. And if that's the case, buy all of them. Buy all of them. The best thing that you can do is give a particular character unique equips, because that means you will never, ever, ever have to give them other skill orbs ever again, thereby allowing you to save those skill orbs for other characters in the future. So yeah, I think that's probably going to be what this is for. But if there's any information that I missed or I got wrong, I will update in the pinned comment, and I will also do another video going over all of this and then some on the global data download coming up later on tonight. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Go to the comments your thoughts on the data download so far. It looks like it's going to be second coming Broly. Are you happy with that? Are you disappointed with no Bio Broly representative in the data download so far? Do you think there could still be a shot at Bio Broly maybe being one of the summonable characters, perhaps the banner unit? Let me know your thoughts overall in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and remember to Dokkan responsibly.